welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lizzie. I'm sorry I've been MIA this week. I'm talking a little bit lower than normal. I got hit with the cold that I get every year in the beginning of fall. It's not over yet. Having trouble breathing, but it's not COVID, so I can't complain. Anyway, I am sorry for missing a few days this week. I'm trying to go with Monday through Friday putting out videos, but I lost my voice on Tuesday and Wednesday. It was in and out, so I just waited until my voice was fully back, and so here I am. This is a little bit different tonight. I will do another reading, but I want to do a chat about self-love because this has been a really rough year for all of us, and no matter what situation you're in, no matter where you're from, loving yourself is going to help you better your life, no matter what you're facing or what you're going through or where you are. So I also think a lot of the anger issues with like political and all the other stuff going on has a lot to do with people not loving themselves and not being comfortable in their own skin. So I put together this little chat. A lot of people are out there like me. When I first started my journey, I want to love myself, I want to be happier, but I just don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Everything feels so big. So what I'm asking you to do is, one, take a deep breath and realize nobody is perfect. Perfectionism is the biggest fucking lie we tell ourselves. We all struggle. Whether it's more days than others, it doesn't matter. We all struggle with something and we all can get through it. So also pause this and go get a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to give you some advice, a plan to get started. I did all the heavy thinking for you, so all you had to do was pick what works for you out of this or all of them and start loving yourself and feeling better. So if you're feeling a little lost and hopeless, or if you want to know how to love yourself better and raise your vibrations, this is the chat for you. So come on, get comfy, get yourself a drink, make some popcorn, get that pen and notebook, and let's go. Okay, so the first thing I do I notice when my vibrations are low and I need to put some work in, which has been a lot this past month. My first step is to make a goal list. That's step one, right? One, make a goal list. You can either write this out or do it mentally in your head. For example, I'm just going to use myself. I said I need to get healthier as a person to feel better about myself. I struggle with insomnia, so I really wanted to get on a sleep schedule. I wanted to quit smoking. I was on medical marijuana for insomnia. I wanted to get off it and go to more natural remedies that didn't affect me getting a job or hinder my energy. So those are just a few examples of the things I've been working on. I want to get back in shape, so I went on YouTube and I found all these workout videos and I made a list and I get up every day and I do them, and I quit smoking it. And I'm not saying at all that it was easy. It was the biggest struggle. The month of September and October, I was kicking all my habits, like smoking, eating junk food, all that stuff, and it was horrible and it was hard and I was in a bad mood a lot, especially with trying to quit smoking. But having that goal list in my mind of getting healthier, getting myself on a sleep schedule, and just checking off every day that I literally on my calendar, did not smoke today, did not do whatever today, I did my workouts. It makes you feel good, which is getting into number two. Write out, once you figure out your goal list, what you want to do, like mine was quit smoking, get in better shape, get healthier. You don't have to do those. You can pick your own goal list, like cleaning out your closet, getting your house organized, time management. It could be anything. Write out an organized schedule. You don't have to be like me. I made this for a different example about depression, but I'm going to use it again. This is a total mock fake one, but Monday through Friday and one box for notes. What do you want to do on Monday? And you can, I feel the more that you check off, the better you feel about yourself. So I write ridiculous things like wake up at, I wanted to get up by 8 o'clock every morning. So did I wake up at 8 a.m.? Check. Yes, I did. I feel good. Did I make my bed? Did I eat breakfast? You can write out literally everything, because I feel like the more checks you do at the end of the day, you feel more accomplished, and that boosts your vibration and your self-love. But you don't have to be all anal like that. You can just write basic things like, don't smoke. I didn't smoke today, or I did my workouts, or I cleaned. You can like put Monday, I'm going to clean the kitchen, Tuesday the bathroom. Like, just write it out, so you take what your goal in your mind is and you write it out and you have it in front of you, so you don't get overwhelmed. This is a great way to get rid of those overwhelming feelings of, I don't know what to do from here. And just having a schedule, especially if you're like me and you still can't go back to work and you have nothing but time, that can actually work against you with self-love. Having too much time to think, not having an organized day, it really does a lot for your vibrations and lowering them. So giving yourself your own schedule might seem a little anal, a little Virgo-ish, because I'm Virgo, but it does help raise your vibrations. It helps get you centered and makes you feel good about yourself when you see all the checks, especially at the end of the week. Like, look at all my page full of checks. I got shit done. I feel accomplished. You start to feel good about yourself. Next, we have journal it, or write a letter to yourself or people that you are angry with or struggling with. The best thing to get rid of negativity in your body is you got to get it out. And some people have a hard time speaking. That's why I say write it out in your journal or write a letter to yourself. That might seem cheesy, but it's used in therapy all the time. Like, really sit down. What is bothering you about your life, about yourself? Why don't you love yourself? Go back as far as you can and write it out chapter by chapter if it makes you feel better. Also, if you can write a letter to other people to let them know you're struggling. Like, I need more support in this, or I feel you don't help me enough and I need help because I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel like I'm getting enough done. By writing it in a letter, it doesn't cause so many fights in the home with spouses and children or anything like that. So if writing isn't your thing, which I find some people just aren't writers, don't get anything about it, this could either be going to talk to a counselor or talk to someone in your life about, this is what's really bothering me, what do you think I should do. Make sure it's somebody, one, you really trust, who has a lot of life experience and is patient enough to sit down and really listen to you, and they'll ask questions. So if you're not a writer, you can speak it out. As long as you're getting toxic thoughts and feelings out of your body, your vibrations will raise just by doing that. Any situation you're in, whether you're already healthy or not, if you're not in a place of self-love and your vibrations aren't high, this is always going to help you raise your vibrations naturally. Eating healthy, a lot of greens, a lot of fresh organic foods, even if it's just for a little while. You can do a cleanse. That really helps you. Getting on a sleep schedule, not sleeping too much or sleeping too little, because that affects your mind mentally. And exercising, even if it's just getting out and taking a walk, it gets those endorphins going to make you feel better about yourself. I mean, I hurt every day, like my muscles, but I feel so good after my workouts. I feel like I have accomplished something, that I'm doing something for myself, and I'm getting myself out of a funk. Like I said, it really creates those endorphins to have positive thoughts for yourself, and getting too much sleep is just as bad as not getting enough sleep. So regulate your sleep. That will definitely help you feel better about yourself. Next, we have get out of the house. Go out in nature. Visit people who help you feel better. I know the weather is getting a little cold. I'm from central New York, but I still try to get out. It's been raining a lot, but we had a break in the rain, and I took my dog to a different place, just walking around, just being out in nature. Even though I felt sick this week and I felt like crap, I did feel better about myself. I got up, the sun was shining, the trees are beautiful. I know winter's coming and a lot of depression is affected by the weather, but still getting out, even if it's just 10 minutes, taking a quick walk in the snow, feeling your face get cold, but yet the sun is shining. It does a lot for you in here. It helps ground you. Also, getting out of the office if you're working, or getting like on your break, most people have 30-minute breaks. Even sitting outside for 10 minutes on those breaks, it's going to help you raise your vibrations. You need that sun. You need the vitamins from sunlight. And you're not going to feel like you're in a cage or on a repetitive cycle as much if you get out in nature, whatever sense that works for you, even if it's getting out at night and looking at the stars, because I also like to do that. I like to walk my dog at night because my dog's a little crazy. So just watch. Stargazing is just the same to me as getting that sun on your face. Visiting people if you're not working or if you're just in a rut, going out and laughing with somebody and talking to someone and just getting out of your everyday mental funk is going to help you feel better. People who, sorry, that was my phone, who know you well are also going to notice when you're down and out. They might be like, what's up? What's going on? And just talking about it will make you feel better. That goes along with the writing thing. But visiting, there's people out there that are also struggling, and helping them with their issues also makes you feel better because you feel like you're helping someone, whether you're giving advice or you're giving advice to them. You're being listened to and you're listening to other people and you're a part of the world. So getting out and being a part of the world is very important in whatever sense that is. Just get up and out of your everyday surroundings, especially if you're feeling like you're just on a repetitive wheel. Don't be in the house too much. Don't be in the office too much. You know, you got to balance. Whether it's getting out in nature or visiting, you got to get out. Get up and out. You will feel better. Self-care. This is doing your nails, taking a bath, getting your hair cut, doing a facial mask. If you're a man, it could just be, again, working out, getting your hair cut, doing things that make you feel good and relaxed. That's what I call self-care. Personally, I like to take bubble baths with candles. I like to sit with some hot cocoa and watch a movie. I like to journal. That's my thing. Getting my hair cut, dyeing my hair, exercising, eating well. Self-care that makes you feel good. And only you know those things. Or like favorite hobbies of mine. I'm trying to write a book, so I work on my book because it gets my mind off of things. I consider that self-care. Lotioning, and especially, I don't know out there, any of you have eczema or psoriasis. I'm starting to get it on my fingers now that I'm older, so I've been doing like hand masks and feet masks. That's self-care stuff. Make yourself feel good, put love back into yourself. That's definitely gonna raise your vibrations. Meditate or listen to music. I do a morning meditation and I feel like it's done wonders for my mood and my happiness and centering myself. There's a bunch of them on YouTube. I typed in morning meditation and I got a lot. There's ones with people talking you through it, and there's ones that are just music. Personally, I like the ones that are just music with nobody talking, but there's all different kind of meditations for positivity, for energy, and they're all free on YouTube. Most of them are about 15 minutes long, and you know what? Just to put your feet up, put the headphones on, close your eyes, and tune out for those 15 minutes has worked wonders for my life. You can do this in the beginning of your day, you can do it in the middle of your day on your break, or you can do it before bed. You can even do it as you're falling asleep, because there are 2-hour ones, 2-3-hour ones that you're supposed to listen to as you go to sleep. Again, just go to YouTube, Google what meditation, and you'll get all kinds of stuff. Just like on YouTube, if you are like me who can't afford a personal trainer, there's a million trainers out there that do videos about workouts. I do 2 a day. 2 leg and butt videos, 2 arm videos, and 2 ab videos. And that comes to about an hour, a little bit over an hour. And just checking them off makes you feel good. The same with listening to music. If you're not somebody who's into meditation, I find music very relaxing. Putting the headphones on, closing my eyes, and just jamming out. Or while I'm cleaning or while I'm doing things, listening to music really calms and centers you. And the more calm and centered you are, the more you're going to love yourself, and the more you're going to realize what's really worth your time and attention and what's just stress and anxiety. You're able to see things on a clearer scale. Next, clean up your home and get organized. Make a budget. A lot of what makes us feel bad about ourselves is coming home to a crazy mess is not good for anyone. I realize that some people just don't have time. Like I said, that's why you do one chore a day. That's what I'm doing. Like Monday is my bedroom, Tuesday is the bathroom, Wednesday is the living room. I just rotate it out so that it's all done at the end of the week, and then I keep up on it. You know what I mean? You just do what you can. I'm not saying you have to go clean your house like a crazy animal unless you want to and that makes you feel good. But having a clean, organized environment around you does wonders. Not having too much clutter, not having too much stuff on your walls, not having too much vibrant color, it stresses you out, believe it or not. That's why Feng Shui exists. I would Google some Feng Shui places or looks for places that you go to relax. Like I have one area in my house that's very Feng Shui. That's where I meditate. That's where I do my writing. You don't have to do the whole house that way, but just have an area. I feel like that really helps you get through anything. You're going to ebb and flow with your self-love. So you're always going to have to work on it. So you're always going to need a place to go, whether it's your closet or your bed, what have you, wherever you're comfortable. Getting organized personally as well. Organizing your car, organizing your time management with your day. I'm going to spend so much time on this. I'm going to go to bed by this. Like organizing your life, again, might seem anal, but it really does help keep you focused. And a lot of people stress about money, and especially in the time we're in, we don't know what's going to happen. So making a financial budget ahead of time and sticking to it. I need to pay this much in bills. I need to put this much in my savings. That just takes the stress and anxiety out of it, especially if you stick to it. Saving your change, like make a plan. Like we all have change floating around, especially when I clean, I find change everywhere. And the more I see my change jar go up for some strange reason, the less stress I have, even though it's just change. I don't know, it's a mental thing. So I would suggest a change jar. I don't know why it puts my psyche at ease, but maybe it will for you. But just having a budget, just like planning out your day, it's going to make you love yourself and appreciate yourself and have more time to love and self-care instead of worrying about other things. Another one is positive quotes and affirmations, believing better thoughts about yourself. You can take an index card, go to the dollar store, you get 200 of them for $1. Normal white ones, get some markers, write out some positive quotes that you really like, hang them on your mirror, put them by your bed, hang them on your wall, put them in your car, put them on your desk. And believe it or not, reading positive things repetitively helps you train your thoughts. A lot of self-love issues come from not believing good about yourself, like I'm not a good person, I don't deserve this, or nobody likes me, or thinking the world's against you, or I'm not good enough. All those thoughts come from programmed thinking incorrectly about yourself. So I find positive quotes, and especially writing things that you love about yourself, like I have a great laugh, I'm funny. It's not narcissistic when you're trying to retrain your brain, and hanging them up is going to help you. At some point, you'll feel the need to take them down, and you will, and your mind will be trained. But until you get to that point, it's okay to have if people want to make fun of you for it, you know what, when you're glowing up and you're feeling good and they're like, wow, something's different about you, you're like, well, you shouldn't have made fun of me about all these quotes, because it works. It honestly does work. You really have to retrain your brain. This world, school, work, people in your life, you have been trained to not love yourself and not think highly about yourself. And to correct that is to surround yourself and remind yourself, stand in the mirror and be like, I'm awesome, I am deserving, I am worth happiness. I know that sounds cheesy, but again, it works. Ask any clinical psychologist. Alright, remove toxic people and things from your life and environment. Get rid of addictions. Anyone who makes you feel like crap about yourself, gotta go. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a parent or a sibling or a best friend or a co-worker, having these people around constantly being toxic to your thoughts and your feelings isn't going to help you love yourself or raise your vibrations. I know realistically it's not always easy to get away from, especially if they're coworkers or people you're in a relationship with, but you need to learn to tune them out, and you need to learn to speak up for yourself. You're not allowed to talk to me like that. Don't say those things to me. They're not true. By saying it and standing up for yourself, that also raises your vibration. No one's going to fight for you in this life unless you fight for yourself. They're going to continue to treat you like shit if you allow it. That means saying mean things like, you're fat, or you're not good enough, or no one's gonna love you, or you don't do enough, or you don't make me happy. It's not your job to make other people happy. It's only your job to make yourself happy. So if there's things, toxicity in your life, it's gotta go so you can feel good. Again, easier said than done, I know, but make a plan for it. Stand up for yourself. Don't allow them to say cruel things. And you know what? At the end of the day, you don't have to make it a big fight. You don't have to argue. But just by saying something and sticking up for yourself, slowly over time you're going to be like, yeah, yes, that's right. I am deserving. I don't deserve to be talked to like this. It doesn't come overnight, but it will. Sticking up for yourself raises your vibrations, makes you feel worthy, makes you feel good, and people are going to change how they treat you once you put that foot down. Trust me. All right. Be honest with yourself and others about how you're feeling. Ask for help and be patient with yourself. Like I said, none of this is going to happen overnight. You're not going to start this and at the end of the week like, oh yeah, I'm great. I have no more problems. Yeah, no. It's going to take some time. So be patient. Even if it's slow progress, progress is progress. This is not a race. Everybody has their own timeline to loving themselves, whether it takes 2 months, 2 years, or 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. You are not somebody else. You have to live by your own standards. So don't get discouraged if it's not happening as fast as you would like. You just have some more work to get through and some more things to deal with, and it's okay. But trust and believe you will get to the end of that feeling good about yourself. If you continue to put your work in, don't worry about time frames. Don't put a time frame on things. Unless it's a diet. Like me, I have an 8-week diet. It's okay to do that, but not when it comes to inner healing and trying to fix yourself. Don't put yourself in a box in that way, because it's very discouraging. You need to be honest about how you feel. If you are stressed out, you need to tell the people around you, listen, I'm stressed. I can't handle this all by myself. I need help here. Or I feel you don't support me. I feel like I can't talk to you. I'm angry because, again, you don't have to fight. But getting these feelings out of your body is vital to raising your standards. Taking it on the chin and just trying to be the peaceful, passive one, it's no good for anyone, especially yourself. You need, in the moment, whatever you're feeling, you need to get it out of your body. Stop denying your feelings. Stop pushing them down. Stop thinking that you're not worth being heard, because you are. If someone's upsetting you, 1, you have the right to say so, and 2, they have the right to know about it. So either you can give them the opportunity to change it, or you can see the truth that they're not considering changing it at all, and then now you know that that person needs to go. You're going to see the truth in people if you speak up. You also need to see that. Who's the ride or die for you? Everyone else can go off if you feel me. Ask for help, like I said, especially with kids. Going to a psychologist. Hey, there's no shame in it. I spent half my life in a psychologist's office. And you know what? In the beginning, it's hard because they dredge up a lot of things, but by the end of it, you feel so light and so good and appreciated and heard and valued. I feel like everybody should go to a psychologist, even if it's just for a month. Even if they feel like they don't have a problem, it's beneficial to all of us. And again, be patient with yourself. This is not a race. Don't compare yourself to other people, because that's only going to put you back. If you're comparing, looking at, look at how happy and content and centered they are. And I've been doing all this work and I'm not even close. At some point, they were just like you. They were working on it. But just, instead of looking at it negatively, look at it, it's like, For example, you know how sometimes girls hang up a string bikini when they're on the diet and they're like, I'm going to get into that bikini if it kills me. Look at it like that. I'm going to become that happy if it kills me. Like, that is what I aim to be. Don't look at it as negatively or negative to yourself. Just trust and believe your process is your own. It's going to take however long you need to take, and that's that. Don't put a time frame on it, okay? Trust me. Lastly, I have take a class, join a support group or a club, seek out advice from those you trust, or go to a counselor. Like I said, getting up and out in nature is important, but getting up and out with people in your age group or a little older, a little younger, like joining a bowling team, joining a book club, going to the Y. I'm taking a class at BOCES on voice acting just to open the possibilities and test myself and challenge myself. It's good for your soul. And when you see that you can do things like, I'm going to go see if voice acting is something I could do, or going to a book club and realizing your opinions are valued and people are like, yeah, why didn't I think about that? You start to feel good about yourself. Or if you play a sport, especially adult league, and you score a goal or you get all the pins down, you feel good. You're also laughing and having fun, and you're being social, which also raises your vibrations. Seeking out advice from people who work on self-love is always helpful. You can always hit me up. I will give you any advice. I will listen to you. I've been on this journey my whole life. I will be on it for the rest of it. People who, like shamans, healers, anyone who helps raise vibrations in any sense, don't be afraid to reach out to those people. Or again, get a counselor. If you don't trust people and you want a professional, that's totally fine. Go to a professional. But these are some ways to help raise your vibration and make yourself feel good. I hope it was helpful for you and gave you some kind of inclination on where to start and what to do. I just want you all to feel good in here. I want you to smile in here and know that you are special. You are valued. You are here for a reason, and your voice matters. I'm not talking about voting. I'm just saying your voice matters. Your thoughts and feelings matter. You are allowed to have compassion in your life from other people and empathy when you need it. And we're all struggling, so feel free to reach out if you need some compassion, if you need some empathy. But also recognize that everybody is on their own journey. So give out that compassion, give out that empathy. Also raises your vibrations and gives you good karma. So I love you all out there. Like I said, you all should feel good about yourself no matter what color you are, no matter what shape you are, no matter what gender you are or life choice you have. It doesn't matter. You are awesome, and you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to feel good, and you can if you put the work in. And like I said, it's not a race. One day at a time, one step at a time. I love and appreciate you all. Love and light out there. Bye guys.